When I was a senior in college a few years ago, I lived in an old house about a 5-minute walk from my campus with 5 of my girlfriends. It was still COVID times, so we spent a lot of time just in the house since we could not really go elsewhere. To preface, this house was old, and many of the windows didn't lock. Our landlord sucked, as many college ones do, and did not do anything to fix this issue, but with it being 6 of us and often a boyfriend or 2 sleeping in the house, it felt mostly safe, and many of us would keep our windows open. Our college was in a town just outside of the second most dangerous city in the state, but right around the campus, it felt relatively safe. When the weather started getting warmer in early spring, we would sit out on the roof to sunbathe, and this roof faced our street. We would access the roof from my roommate's, let's call her Mary, bedroom window on the 2nd floor since it led straight to the roof. Our street was residential and did not get a ton of traffic, but we did have a couple encounters of younger guys catcalling us as they drove by, but nothing seemed sinister as we were college kids. One night, late in the semester, Mary went up to her room to call her brother while the rest of us were hanging downstairs. That's when she rushed downstairs and said she saw a ladder leading up to the roof where we would all sunbathe, and right near her window, which was open. Later we learned she said out loud to her brother what she saw before she came down. When she told us this, my other roommate and her boyfriend ran outside to find a man running away from our house with the freaking ladder, who we assume heard Mary telling her brother she saw the ladder and knew he was caught. It was dark, so they could not make out anything about him. I immediately texted our landlord asking if he had someone come by the house to do any work, and he said no. We then called the police, who came by. They did some investigating and patrolled our house for a couple nights, but we never found out who the man was, what his intentions were, or if he had been there before. So to the creep with the ladder, let's not meet.